chance.
Exactly.
Maybe. Hey, I'm done at 3. Yeah, it's okay.
But it's all good. We got friends. We got other people.
I like it.
Yeah,
and then Jordy bailed on us?
Jordy's sick. Very sick.
Very sick.
He woke up this morning feeling like, I don't feel right. And through the day, it's just like off a cliff. Like he's down there hiding out in the back. He looks like hell. He can barely talk.
No.
But his Birkenstocks are so clean. Have you seen those?
Clean, brother. So clean.
I
got the limited edition hemp ones, the Santa Cruz editions.
I said they look brand new. He said, I had them for years. I just take care of my stuff. I'm like,
yeah, he does take care of his stuff. He does.
Yeah.
But let me tell you who these dudes are. Okay,
introduce us.
I'll start with Owen. Owen works at Fox with me, leads our socials. So thought it'd be a fun story to talk about. He jumped in. We had already had Dialed kind of going when Owen started with us, but then we kind of evolved it, and Owen played a huge part in that. And like, just want to maybe talk about like going from like nothing to like, let's go to World Cups, like jump right into the fire and like, let's figure out what Dialed's going to be, how like whole new Dialed 2.0 kind of thing that we were doing there, and just talk about all of that.
No, we want to ask, what is the gnarliest DM you've been given? Like, sent to you?
Okay,
like,
so there you go.
Blowing you out for
anything
something.
related to socials, anything related to Dialed, Owen's the guy. Are we taking like questions? Is that a thing? Because people might want to ask questions.
I mean, after that, I mean,
you know,
I want him to read the tweet, and we're going to put it up there, you know, like on the Jimmy Fallon show.
That's it. Yes. Let's go.
Yes, and you're gonna reply in the proper PR answer.
Yes, so you'll have to whisper it in my ear, Owen, and then I'll be like, you're like a little kid when they're like, they don't want to talk to the waiter. They're like, I'll have the chicken tendies. And Mom's like, she'll have the chicken tendies. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll be what we'll do. And then Justin here on IG, his handle is Ghostface Kilojoules, which is probably the coolest handle because it's like a Wu-Tang / cycling mashup, if for people who understand that reference. And we've known each other since for friggin' ever. We've been racing cyclocross and other stuff forever. And dude grew up riding trials and BMX racing and stuff, and kind of then now does everything. And people probably seen him doing crazy jumps on a gravel bike and stuff like that.
Seen
so
that stuff.
he's coming up on the IGs lately and social stuff. So I kind of brought my social guys, you know.
You brought your social
because
guys?
It's such a social thing
dude,
to come here.
I'm
and do
in
this.
for a good cross. Like, dude, I really think that sport's underutilized. Like, dude, I love that you guys
talk
are
about
taking people out.
Because you come from the moto thing.
Oh,
so you
but he's not just riding cross.
I know, but he came from that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's ripping
everything,
like skate parks on the gravel bike and hitting
all
big
that. And
doubles.
Owen here shreds skate parks on mountain bikes too.
Let's go.
So these two together are actually kind of savage.
and
bicycle riders.
I do a lot of BMX and not mountain bikes in the skate park,
whatever. He does 20-inch things and dirt jump things and all that stuff. And there's Tobin,
There's Tobin showing
Go
us
home, you're drunk.
that showing us his nipples back there.
Wow.
I seen it. They're hairy. I couldn't see the nipple. I just saw hair. Looked like Scotch Brite or some type of steel wool situation.
I'm going to put that in later when we do the social edit.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
I love
all right.
it.
So that's what we got. That's what we got.
Can we talk cross for a second then?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell happened to that? Because, like, I feel like it used to be a lot bigger. What happened? Because it was
I think gravel happened.
You're going to get Justin started. You're going to get him
Yes.
down.
No, do it.
We got an hour?
No,
do you want to spend the whole hour talking about what me and Justin think about what cross should be versus what cross is?
I know this guy's a big cross guy too.
Yeah.
Dude, I had
fun.
I just started like recently getting into it like a few years ago. Dude, we need it.
Yeah.
We need it. That is so good.
Yeah.
Yes. What happened? Give us 10 minutes.
And
of
it's
that.
Justin,
hard
talk about
discipline.
your
Yes.
feelings about not just cross, but about road, cross. What did you call the race we did at Fort Ord? Like, how did you refer to that in terms of XC racing? Remember, you had like a way of describing it. You were saying like that kind of brought it back to the 90s.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a vintage course.
It was a vintage course.
The old style. Just
like
hard to describe exactly what it was, but had that feel.
But give us your elevator pitch on how you feel about how soft things are today and what needs what needs to change to make men again and when it comes to bicycles.
Yeah, I think we need short format racing like road, like cyclocross.
Can you go to my comments on YouTube and fight these people then?
Oh God, you don't want to get into that. It's brutal. But yeah, I don't know. That's real bike racing. You know, it's not like not a weekend event. You know, it's just like we show up and race. There's no spectators. You know, that whole thing. That's bike racing.
We're not doing it for the grams.
Right. Exactly.
Doing it for the racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's more, it's more of a sport. Like you're rubbing elbows. You're going hard into corners. You're worried about positioning, not just pure fitness.
Damn it, you're welcome back anytime.
All right.
Wow. Kenny Power said, we do real sports, not try to be the best at exercising.
Exactly.
Thank you. I think the industry is totally messed up and forgotten about competitive racing.
Yeah.
And we've really kind of destroyed the inner workings of it. If you look at any big sport, it needs some level of like the kid who is, there's Michael Jordan, and like every little Johnny has to buy new shoes and a basketball because he wants to be that, and he's training every year and doing that.
Right.
And in cycling, we've kind of lost that a little bit.
We're talking about this just now about road racing today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Road racing in America is dying because there is no pathway between there to there. There's just a chasm.
Do we want to write the name on screen? I'm sorry. Write it on a note, pass it across.
And I've got a hot take. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. We're here at the Lifetime capital of the world, but Lifetime, if you're out there, if you can hear me, I think it's whack. Why do you have to send it? Why do you have to apply to go to the race, to be in the race, like to the Grand Prix? Like, you're a racer, merit-based. Racing is merit-based. The merit is how good you do in the race. Anybody can sign up for any of these races in the Grand Prix, and they could win if they did the work, whatever, right, and had a good day. So theoretically, a privateer person could come in, get into the lotteries, whatever, through some luck and perseverance, and end up doing better overall than whoever won the Grand Prix. But because they weren't chosen as a Grand Prix rider because of this, secret formula or whatever it is, they wouldn't be eligible to win that big old prize purse. Like, imagine any other sport. Like, imagine if Supercross, they're like, oh, you can blitz the whoops, but let me see your IG.
We actually had a talk about this kind of recently, about another race thing is starting, and I'm not
it's like, dude, if you can race and you can win, you won. Yeah. Like, so it's very exclusive and elitist to me, and I want to understand, like, as a marketer even, I want to understand, like, Lifetime isn't telling the story of the athletes. They're leaning on the athletes to tell their own story. So they're not really character developing the way you would think if that's their angle, right? Yep. I don't understand their angle. It just alienates a lot of good riders who apply and don't get in. I'm not going to name names, but I know a bunch of them.
Yeah, like really talented
talented riders who don't get let in. And it's like, but then the ones they do let in, and you're not even sure why, they don't even necessarily have that much of a social following. It's very unclear, and there's only so many, and it's like, I don't want to sound ungrateful because the prize money's cool and it's good, and they've done a lot of good things for the sport in a lot of ways. But that piece, I do not understand. It's a race. We come to race. Like Dave Chappelle says, sometimes you got to race. And that's it. And if you win, you win. Why does it have to be about all this other stuff that isn't racing?
Hit him up at Sean Estes. Don't take my RV spot. I want to keep it Lifetime. If you're watching right now,
no, that's no shade.
I know, but people are so sensitive these days, and when you say hot takes like that, I've been shot in the face. Spencer's like, "Dude, what are you doing right now?"
And you know what I'll say, Lifetime, if you're out there and you have a reasonable answer
incorrect
to what I'm saying, and I'm just ignorant, which I acknowledge I very well could be, hit me up, and I'll take it back. I'll go out on my socials and be like, I was dumb. Yeah, they have this whole thing going on that makes so much sense that I wasn't aware of.
Is it you think because they don't have a qualifier this? Okay, I even fight that maybe this might not even be a sport anymore, cycling, because it's not really competitive.
Justin's like kind of hug you right now.
Yeah.
We are. I'm glad you sat there too. Then we're good.
I think Lifetime is just trying to figure out what the trend is or follow the trend to get people involved in cycling, and that's really cool. And it's kind of taken on this triathlon or marathon running style, and that's good, but it's not really paying an homage to the heritage of cycling.
And where I have problem with it is, like, for say Tobin, who just walked by, I'll use him as a reference point. Phenomenal road racer, phenomenal cross racer, good mountain bike racer. He had to fit into the mold of Lifetime to stay sponsored during the peak of his career, and he didn't do as well at that because he's not built for 200-mile races, you know.
Yeah, it's tough.
And he's a savage rider in every different way except that way, and he's good at that, but not great at that. It selects out for a certain type of skill, and I've seen a lot of people get opportunities missed because of it. And I know, again, there's no way you can come up with a solution for everybody, but.
But look,
we're just chatting here.
It's pretty gnarly that think if you went into any other sport, and let's just say Lifetime probably spent $5 million, and in 3 years they basically mopped the floor of USA Cycling and took all their athletes. That's a pretty much the real true reality of that, right? Yeah. And I've actually sat down with USA Cycling 3 weeks ago and had a conversation. I was like, how do you not see this? How do you not see that you lost all your B riders? You're really kind of being a little bit of a lapdog to UCI, and you're feeding off our best. You can't keep in the ones. You have to build a national series. There's a lot that I feel like it's obvious writing on the wall, but it's all we care is about getting our guys to the Olympics. And I'm like, man, come on. They deserve better.
They kind of just keep doing the same thing they've always done year over year over year. And it's like, I don't really know the reasons for that, but that's what it is. Yeah.
None of us do.
And I got to give it to Lifetime, right? Like they went into triathlon and crushed that. Like they crush everything they touch. They run a good business. I don't mean to like sit here and be like, I just don't understand that particular element of it. Yeah.
We need better. We're just trying to figure out better solutions. Maybe not any better is the word to say that, but like we can do better. We can figure out something better.
I think so.
There's too many people that ride bikes. This is too big of a show. There's too many people in the industry that how can we figure this out? And it deserves better. There's rippers. There's you watch cross. I'm an instant fan. You watch good XC and
European
a short
cross.
track.
You watch UCI cross.
And that stuff is way better for spectators than gravel. Like way better.
Yeah. I mean, look. Who wants to watch 8 hours with 2 passes?
No.
I'm sorry.
At least pro road racing is getting good where it's like from the gun fast, right?
It is now.
But they had to get there. They had to change the format, like tour stages, right? Shorter, like things like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I think we got to keep innovating. You're right. Don't know what the answer is.
It's all right. I just lost followers for saying the truth.
Well then, what's
tells it how it is.
What's the disconnect? Why does it work so well? Is it just the governing bodies? Why does it work so well in Europe, even downhill?
I think so. My take on why it works in Europe and not here is because it's just part of their culture. It's like the way that American football is in America, or baseball. Like it's just been part of the fabric of the culture.
Even downhill racing?
Well, I mean, so just because it's UCI sanctioned and regulated, like any new cycling sport, they're already more open-minded to, right? So downhill came in on the coattails of everything else, right? Started with road and then went to mountain and into downhill and all that. So like cross and road have been huge over there for forever. Yep. So it's like, and for them, like in Belgium specifically, like cyclocross for them is football for America.
Yeah.
Like you go to those races and it's like the same amount of people as would be at like an NFL game.
Yeah.
And they're just lining the course. They're drunk just like they would be in America.
In freezing weather.
They're out there like they're like cheeseheads, right? Like they're like Packers fans. They're out there
literally
in the snow, just chugging their Belgian beers and just loving every minute of it.
Love to see it.
It's great.
It's so
great content, right?
Downhill races in Europe,
amazing.
Some of the most.
And I would argue maybe even like
spectacles.
rally kind of prepared them for that idea of like going in a weird place in the woods and just watching things fly by fast and being like, that was cool, I'm gonna drink another beer. I don't know, it's like
but then even then, rally or American cultures has a lot of car racing.
Yeah, but we don't love rally as much as they do in Europe, where I think it's the greatest form of motorsport on the planet.
That's what I'm saying. Why not?
That's why we like each other, Jasper.
Probably a lot more insurance issues for sure in America.
Yeah, but there's got to be some.
There's a way. If the
openings.
fan base was there, the insurance would figure itself out.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it's tougher than on the side of that.
Yeah.
For sure, but a lot of people have raced cross in the U.S. and it had a little bit of its days. I mean, even in SoCal, we had a pretty good series when I was kind of getting into it. That wasn't huge.
We're talking cross now. We're talking rally.
Downhill and cross.
There was the comparison.
We had CXLA back then and a whole bunch of cross races, and you guys had all the Fontana, all the early season races and stuff. It's just kind of all died out. But speaking of
Cross
downhill,
Vegas,
brother,
was insane.
Rest in peace. That was a fun one.
That was it.
Yeah. But while we're talking downhill, I feel like that's a good segue to. I feel like Owen, like this.
Sorry, Owen.
That's all good.
Hey,
like downhill's Owen's element. So like, Owen, tell us like where'd you come from? Like how'd you get in at Fox? Yeah. Like what you obviously ride bikes. Yeah. How'd you give us the story and then bring it into dial?
Yeah. So I grew up I'll just go way back here. Grew up in North Vancouver. So been around like living on the shore, riding mountain bikes pretty much. I don't know, maybe since I was like 8 years old, in a perfect spot.
So like 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Hey, I turned 28 like 3 days ago.
Oh, so 20.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Cheers. All right. So yeah, just kind of been around the scene for a long time, and I worked at a bike shop, Lynn Valley Bikes, for a long time.
Shout out.
Just run the sales thing, doing a little mechanic work while going to university, and got my business degree there, and kind of knew I wanted to just continue working in the industry. I loved it. It's cool. Love the people. Love the vibes. It's awesome. Took a sales job at Fox for about 6 months.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Look at this, well, I was only in there for about 6 months, right? Got my foot in the door, met the people, and then an opportunity came up in the marketing department. And I've been there now for 3.5 years. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Look at that, promoting within.
Shout out Chloe for giving that opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Claudia Lismore, shout out. She's the best. And then, been doing that, running the social game for, 3.5 years. So yeah, run the Fox account and then all the sister brands underneath it. So Raceface, Easta, Marzocchi, Ride Concepts.
So when I'm sending that massive DM of like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
it's going to you.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm seeing all of it.
All of it.
All
Okay.
y'all out there, this is the back end.
Yeah.
And all Fox?
Yeah,
At Fox.
At Fox that's our
And
main
then
sort of like flagship account with the
Fox,
2 million followers.
Ride Fox.
Ride Fox Bike.
We have
Bike.
Red Fox Bike.
Yeah.
And
Which
then,
I remember when you were like first following a new account, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. It was a
Was
new, it was a
that
brand
Owen?
new. So when I started here, that was before Owen's time. But when
Yeah,
I
okay.
started, we launched that.
Yeah.
So it was like literally Sea Otter 7 years ago.
Oh wow, 7
Right
years.
now,
Holy
we
smokes.
started Ride Fox Bike.
Yep.
Yeah.
And within a year, we had 500K.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, and we're close to 1 million now, but not quite. It's just kind of the algorithm changed. Things are
Yeah,
different
It's
now. You
hard to
get
get
choked
followers
off.
now.
Followers
We got
are-
up to
does not-
500 or 200K in a year, 500K in 2 years, and then like where we're at now. But
Yeah, we're almost
yeah.
at 800 now.
800 now,
So
yeah.
follower stack doesn't matter nowadays.
No, it
though.
doesn't matter.
The way the
Thank
algorithm
you.
works, it's
No.
like there are accounts that got
That's why I have
500
13 followers, but I'm a very big deal.
Yeah, exactly. And
Those
then
are good quality 13 followers.
you look
y'all.
at the views and the reach and whatnot.
If
and
anyone's
some
watching,
accounts
let's
that
make
do
it
nothing.
14. Smash that button.
Put his Instagram up, Moonar, right now.
Get
Just
it.
slap it on the screen.
On the
you
screen,
know?
smash.
You can be the 14th follower.
Yes.
14.
We're winning a prize. Full fork,
Yeah.
you know?
SpawnCon.
Yeah.
So, literally, can you just tell me, were you expecting the massive people that just... I feel like people on social, like, we should just turn off the comment button.
Yeah,
my
dude.
God.
It's tough.
You can't win.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And it's like those are not the kind like the people that are commenting all the negative stuff. Whatever. Those are not the kind of people that you want to really interact with. You know,
No,
like they're
you
not
can't
your
win.
customers.
Are they
There's
just
also-
Russian bots, Owen?
Oh, dude, there's a lot of porn bots.
No, dude.
a lot of
it's-
OnlyFans.
It's a
lot of-
dude naked eating Cheetos in his fucking basement.
Yeah,
I fucking know it.
exactly.
It has to be. It has to be.
Dang it, you're on to me.
Are you
Was it the
one
orange
of the 13
fingers?
followers?
You know what? I'm
You
gonna
got
make
a
a
couple
burner
burner
account
accounts.
after this.
It was
one.
the
Yes.
orange fingers that gave it away.
Yes.
Right? Dang it.
There we go.
Dude, but like, how do you? I mean, I don't know. For me, I answer back. Spencer knows. I have no filter. I'm willing to just fight with you. But how do you guys? What do you? Is there a protocol there? Like, where
I'll
are we
answer
at?
back when it's actually like there's some validity to it, right?
Yeah.
Like if someone's commenting saying that we can answer and like that's actually gonna benefit them,
Yeah.
then for sure we take the time. I allot a good portion of my day to community management, I call it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Rip through the accounts.
And some of
go
those
through
comments
it.
that are useful for that person are useful for the community
lot
too.
of
It's like
people,
this
yeah.
is helpful
Absolutely,
for
dude.
everyone.
Yeah.
Do we ever go through if people make like just really ridiculous comments? Not just
Dude,
rude or
I-
lewd, but do we ever delete them if they're just straight up dumb?
I secure the house when it comes to that, dude. There's a filter through. You can,
Yes.
we've hidden words and stuff like that.
mhm.
The stuff. Sometimes people get through and they'll, I don't know,
You
put
turned
a
out
space in between
The
something.
you mom, your
Yeah.
mom. You got rid of that one.
Can't have that one.
Yeah, your
My mom, yes. Your mom, no.
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Or maybe the other way around. But
yeah, we try and keep it pretty dialed in, And
Dialed
yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, it's
I just wish,
a lot.
like, I commend Wendy's for having that Twitter and just flaming people
Oh.
back.
some of
Yeah.
those, like Slim Jim was doing it for a while, but I
Slim
think that
Jim,
guy
yeah.
passed away.
Oh,
the guy who was
I didn't
running
know.
the Slim Jim account, he had like his own meme account, and he was phenomenal. And they hired him, and then he died during COVID, I think,
Dude.
which was
Oh.
really sad. But
Oof.
yeah, like that kind of started that
Too
whole
many
thing.
Slim Jims.
Of,
Really?
like
And that's why
corporate,
Wendy's-
Wendy's and others were like, this is actually.
well, that's a
a
style that I've
this
seen a
is-
lot of accounts.
love
do,
it.
like,
but this dude pioneered it. I forget his name,
Oh,
but
yeah.
rest in peace. He was one of the best memers of the COVID era.
100%. Well, you look at like there's a couple
Paul
accounts
something,
even in the industry. It's like RE Bikes. Like they do.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. They're a meme account, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Good for
funny to
them.
see. Yeah.
Good
yeah.
for them.
Not really our style, or whatever,
Yeah.
or, and, other brand style, but they
But these
they like
guys
it.
need to be taught a lesson.
Somebody,
come on.
somebody needs to do it.
Somebody.
Justin relates to this too. We're always talking about teaching people lessons.
Dude.
Whoa.
So okay. So from the bike shop
Got some
to
aggression.
business school
Yeah.
to sales
Yeah.
to social media to
Yeah.
like go to Europe and like refigure out how we do dialed. I just want to talk about this. Like,
Yeah,
dude, that's like a pretty crazy progression.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And from a guy who like is all about progression and how you ride your bike, like how do you go from like pedal the bike to like flip whip, like in 6 months,
Yeah, man. I mean,
like in social media?
oh,
I'm
100%.
making
Yeah,
the
I was like, oh, you want to
metaphor
learn
there.
how to do like truck
Sure, I would
driver,
love
backflip? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dump truck, brother.
Well, basically, yeah. I was helping, when Dialed was up and Jake and Schaefer were running it
Yeah.
and had access to YouTube and were
Yeah.
posting stuff like that. I was managing just like, when we would post on the on Instagram or Facebook, when we would lead people to the YouTube. And then, yeah, obviously when we stopped doing Dialed, we were kind of like, all right, like, what do we do now? And that time of like, what do we do now came up really quick, and then the season started. And we still didn't really have much of a plan other than, you know what, you've been in some of our YouTube videos, Owen. Like, you've done the Academy videos, you've been a little bit of a face in some regard, talking
Yeah.
about our products. Like, let's just send you out there with an iPhone and, you know, capture some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what, you know, I did for 2 years. I had some help. I had a filmer come and he shot some more like high quality, high definition footage that we used for the channels and whatnot. But basically for 2 years after Dialed, we were just kind of hitting like the short format algorithm where we were just doing YouTube shorts, TikToks, you know, reels and whatnot, just little short snippets of behind the scenes and downhill.
And how did that stuff, like, I guess, like, we're always trying new stuff. Like, Dialed was doing good, to be clear. Like, when we stopped
100%.
doing it, it was actually doing great, and it was still growing. It maybe wasn't growing at the exponential rate that it was in the early years, but it was still growing. But we just, like, we kind of have that mentality of, like, quit while you're ahead and, like,
100%.
figure out what's next
Yep.
instead of, like, trying to hold on to something while, like, before it starts going down. So how did, like, this whole different, like, lower production value, kind of totally different approach, like, in terms of, like, impact or metrics, like, I bet it performed similarly.
100%. Well, Dial did a really good job, like, creating an audience. He created a fan base and whatnot, and you would consistently get, like, organically, you know, probably around, like, 30K views, 40K views, and some of them, like, popped off, right? Like, we still do get videos on our YouTube channel that people just keep going to, you know, like Geordie Bike Check, something that, like, has a really good sort of SEO, and people will, you know, pop it up. What was interesting, though, was, like, when we started doing all just short form content only on Shorts and Instagram and whatnot, like, our view count, like, it rocketed. We really focused on short format stuff. Like, we kind of, like, in a way blew it out of the water. But when you look at the actual watch time and stuff, because you're only watching, you know, 15, 30-second clips, the average watch time goes down, right? Then you look at when Dialed was going on, people were actually staying in tune with the content, kind of sticking around on the platform a little bit
totally
longer.
different approach in a way.
Exactly. 2 different uses to content.
100%, right?
Sorry, pardon the ignorance here. I'm not fully in the know of what exactly Dialed is.
Oh.
Can you give me a rundown?
Yeah.
Scoot over a little bit.
I was going to say,
Good thing
do you want to handle this one?
Jordy didn't come.
Holy moly.
Really
Dang,
good thing
dude.
Jordy didn't come.
No, but seriously, I don't think
I'm
everyone
messing
knows.
with you.
Everyone
it's a
knows
fair
what
point.
it is.
No, for
and-
sure.
Most people do.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have
Not
a general
everybody.
idea, but I have not watched
That was
anything
pretty
new.
much like it was.
And it sounds like
it's
it's a
fair,
short
it's fair.
form.
No, it was like we did, like, basically they did a video every day during race week. So, you know, like setup, track walk day, practice qualifying, race day sort of thing. And yeah, it was Jake and Schaefer and Jordy and Taj Jules, the crew, and they put out like a 10-minute YouTube video every day during race week, and it kind of just showed the behind the scenes of what we do with the race team.
Yeah, taking it back here at Sea Otter.
It was kinda
7
like-
years ago. We had that idea. Like, we launched our socials. We really wanted to start promoting the bike division separately because we only had at Fox at the time, very corporate, and bike just kind of got lost in the fray. We do, you know, off-road trucks, snowmobiles, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we wanted to have something to focus on, and we were sitting here brainstorming, you know, right here, and just we're like, well, you know, people can watch the races. They find the results. Everyone's covering all that, but like what they don't get to see is like how we make that happen.
Yeah.
And so we
The
started
stories,
this,
the stories.
you know, Dialed, the clickers, the whole thing, right? And the logo was like a clicker, like a Grip 2 clicker at the time, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like this idea of like, yeah, like there's this behind this BTS, like behind the scenes of like what happens in our World Cup pits, because this is where we make our single biggest investment. It's where race and marketing and product development all kind of come together. It's really the heritage of Fox. So it was like, but we don't talk about it at all. We just sell the product at the end of the day.
Sure.
So it kind of validates the product when people get to see the magic behind the curtain.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then they're seeing a lot of the faces, it sounds like, from who's behind the brand, because I feel like that's a big part in marketing now. There's
Absolutely.
been
Yeah.
all these,
There's like
all
a
these brands
humanizing
that are
sort of thing.
exactly.
Yeah,
right.
7 years ago, a lot of people knew who Jordy was, but now pretty much everybody knows who Jordy is. You know?
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
And
He's
now
got a follower stack.
Make you
There
famous.
go.
Yeah,
fast
sure
forward
does.
to this version or your version of Dialed, is it the same exact thing?
Well, we're not
Similar
calling
thing?
it Dialed. Basically, we don't really have it, like, for the last 2 years, we didn't really have a name. It was basically, we were just calling it coverage. We were, like, going in there, getting behind the scenes clips, iPhone clips, sort of just the stuff you would see, you know, during a race week, you know, that just pops up on your feed on social. But this year we do have some like longer format content stuff in the plans right now.
Coming
so
soon.
Yeah, coming soon. There'll be more on that. So
If you guys can do an NDA, we can talk about it. Now, otherwise,
yeah.
Send it
Can't
over.
talk too much about it right now.
We can
but
sign the NDA,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that everyone watching will.
It's
Y'all.
over. Oh, dude, we messed up yesterday and kind of spoiled some new bikes that were coming.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I got shot.
They're like, oh,
It
it's
was rough.
live?
Yeah, well,
Oopsie.
we erased it.
Oopsie.
Once you write it in permanent ink,
That's
it's over.
why. That's why it's not up. I was wondering.
Yeah, I had to take it down. I kind of released some bikes, 2 bikes, other products, other things.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, then we're not going to tell you about our 36-inch wheel fork that we're dropping. Shucks.
36.
And our Float X4.
Dude,
It's got 4 times the clickers.
look at this guy.
It's got high, medium, and low
Look, we
speed.
just got demonetized now. Thank you. Just took us off.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Crazy.
Wah, wah.
All right, so we're gonna get some crit racing talk again. Like, what happened? I still haven't been told what
Okay.
happened.
The cross or crit or which one? What do you want me to do?
Sorry, not crit. Cross.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm texting, going back and forth.
He's. We
Cross
don't even
is
get-
here.
we
I'm
don't even get his
producing
full
and hey, look,
attention.
this year at least I brought someone to press some buttons over there. Unlike last year, I was
Oh,
doing
hey.
it all by myself
Hey,
over
button
here.
pressers.
You know, and you could see ourselves and button pressers.
I mean, you're pretty good at pushing buttons as it is. dog.
you
No,
know,
we can't even post the podcast from the day before.
Why you hate me like that, man? There was an after party. How'd it
Pushing
go?
too many
You got
buttons.
people now? Do you have someone who can bring me something to drink?
What do you want?
Whatever you got that's cold.
Do you want like drink an adult beverage, or where are we at?
I mean, I'm going to be 48 in a week.
So you
That's
want
adult.
a margarita? I want
Yeah.
to make for sure. Can we check your ID?
Yes.
Brendo, could
Maybe.
we get a margarita out of there for this man?
That does sound good.
Yeah.
That does sound good. Anybody
Other
else
side,
thirsty?
or high noon. Which one are we at?
Margarita.
Yeah, give him that
Yeah.
one. Give him that one.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
There
thank
we
you,
go.
sir.
Look at
Jose
that.
Cuervo.
We stepped the show up.
This interlude presented by Jose Cuervo, Cocktail Classic Sparkling Margarita. Proudly made in Mexico.
Austin's
I hope.
trying to find some sponsors. So
I know.
careful now.
When is Fox going to be on?
I'm trying to
you
plug
know?
you right now,
I
dog.
mean, yeah, I know.
Reach
right?
out.
There
Do
you
I
go.
send it to the social? Maybe they'll hit back or what?
Maybe.
No.
You always tag us, you know.
Well,
Who
look,
knows?
last year we did all that amazing podcasting, and I realized 2 of the cameras of the 3 were out of focus. A little, you know, and it's just me.
Just enough.
Just enough, and I was like, delete it.
And then you had
delete
the nerve to come on to my 13-follower Instagram and clown me for that out-of-focus
Hey,
Downeyville
that-
picture.
Shit. That was a good one.
Dude, turn
But
about.
come on, what was that about?
I don't know, man.
You're a
I'm-
marketing manager
My
and you
eyes
post
are bad
that?
nowadays. When I look on the little screen, I don't know. I'm old, dude. Cut me some
Dude.
slack.
I'm worried.
I had eagle eyes until about 2 years ago, and then just straight off.
Hey,
the
at
cliff.
least you resolved or redeemed yourself a little bit later with one that had all focused photos.
You had to swipe for that one, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Anyway, personal beef here, guys.
Yeah.
Moving along.
It's okay.
Moving along.
Yeah.
we got to talk things through every now.
I
and
think we
then.
should talk though about like the cross thing's cool, but like
Okay.
let's make it more personal. Like I don't know, like these guys both have 20-inch background-ish stuff. Like I want you guys to talk a little bit about your shit because you're both like weirdos who can do cool
Okay.
things on
Before you go
bicycles.
into, okay.
Oh,
So
God.
did you guys ride BMX?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like,
we had
no,
this.
no. The conversation was different.
There we go.
It
Bring
wasn't
it
a
to go.
ride BMX. We were talking, sitting here yesterday. Vernon was sitting where you were.
Well, you came in a little late.
I know, but I was still here.
We're talking
Biggie,
Canyon, Vernon.
Biggie, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biggie from Yosh and
Yeah.
Rob Salcido from Leah.
Chooch.
Chooch, exactly.
I gave him that nickname.
Haven't seen him
And
in
did you
years.
actually?
Yeah, Jasper.
he did.
I
No
sure
way.
did.
Wow.
You know I like
Well,
nicknames.
Jasper's not sticking outside
Well,
of
sure
you.
is,
so
bud. It's been about 15 years. It's still
Hey, a
sticking.
few more
Just
of those
from you.
drinks, it will.
You,
Shit.
Yeah, there you
Chris Riker, that's it.
All right. Go.
Well, they were talking about how many people come from BMX racing,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I said,
And it
well, they
makes
were
the
they were
best.
asking how many people are coming from BMX racing to become great bike handlers, bike riders, and Austin was just asking me if I ride BMX, and I said I didn't race BMX, but I rode dirt jumpers, and I was
we
on
talked about
20
if you could be
BMX
really
bikes
good
always.
with no suspension. When you get suspension, you become
And
way
little
better.
wheels too, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Tiny little bike.
Like
So
F1
talk about that
guys
kind of
from
stuff.
go-karts
Yeah.
to now having it.
That-
Yeah.
Like BMX racing is my background.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't think it's just it's not just good with no suspension. It's how to race, how to position yourself, how to be aggressive, like
And how to
that's-
get a lot done in 1 minute.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I
Do
wrote
you have problems with that?
Yeah.
No. Do you?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Spencer's looking for kids for sure. For sure.
I rode mountain bikes for like the first part, and then I took like a 3-year hiatus off of it, and like parents exclusively rode BMX. And yeah, there's a skate park close to my family home, and I was just there every day after school, and whatnot, riding it. And yeah, I found like once I did that 3-year, sort of just riding BMX strictly, touching the mountain bike again, I was like, oh yeah, things are different now.
Yeah.
100%. You know, it's like I wouldn't say like I have a BMX background because I mountain bike before that, but
Mhm.
it definitely helped sharpen the mountain biking skills after that for sure. Yeah, bike control.
Yeah,
It's simple.
helps,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
no
Right.
brakes, no gears, no nothing. Just
Oh, you're a brakeless guy.
yeah,
Wow.
brakeless. Yeah,
Commit.
brakeless
I mean, you
cassette,
have to
4
be.
plastic pegs. So I don't have full street
that's
cred
the
with the free
steeziest
coaster,
setup,
but
No,
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so here we go. Is
What
a
a
free
fun
coaster
gnarly
really
though.
cred, or is it the opposite of cred? You could look at it both ways.
I do wish that I learned how to ride a free coaster a little bit, like back, when I was.
I know Justin has thoughts on free coasters.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
can't
if
do
I
it.
hop on
But
a free
aside from
coaster
what
now,
you can or
it's-
can't do, well, how do you feel about it? Just from like a fun, you have principles. I know this.
I don't know. I think I probably would have poo-pooed it like in the past, but
Yeah.
now seeing what those guys are doing, I mean, it's just
you couldn't do
insane.
without,
Yeah,
right,
it's just,
yeah.
You know.
There's some tricks you can do that you can't do it, and it's I've been watching this crazy series with Dennis Anderson. He's actually here right now.
Wow.
So it's the Game of
goat.
Bike Invitational.
Dude, we
Yeah,
share so
those
many
are
Anderson
so
clips.
sick.
Yeah,
They're-
that's just
They're the
Guy is
sickest
an
thing
alien.
ever,
He's the
dude.
one.
But then it's cool is that you get like a guy that's riding free coaster. He's like fakey god, and then and then a guy that rides cassette. You get those guys matched up. It's like there's tricks that they just won't do.
Yeah.
Like, cannot do it.
Yeah.
Right? It's
And now that
so
guy's
cool to
crushing
watch.
it on a mountain bike.
Dude,
Exactly.
that's
There you
sick.
go.
I do
BMX
love to
back
see
guy
it.
So
riding a
sick.
mountain bike,
Love to
you know?
see it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's throwing down. Those horror bikes do look cool.
They are cool, right?
And it's
Yeah.
just cool to
Cool
see
comeback.
some of those guys. The BMX street market might not be, or industry might not be supporting those guys as much, but they're figuring out. We got Christian Regal, Brad Sims,
Yeah.
all these guys coming
Christian
over
Regal,
and,
Yeah.
and
Santa
doing
Cruz
cool
represent.
things on mountain bikes
Yeah,
now. It's super
it's
sick.
pretty cool.
It's
Alan
so
Cook,
dope.
obviously,
Yeah, Alan Cook
helped
exactly.
pave the way for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out
Nyquist,
Alan.
Yeah.
before him
So
as
cool.
well.
It's sick. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool
yeah.
to see a lot of those guys.
It's way cool.
Al's
Yeah.
the biggest homie.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I just saw him a minute ago, a couple
he
hours
here?
ago. He's here.
Oh gosh, I
He's
gotta
running
say
around.
what's up.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Cool.
Good dude. And
He
a
owns that shop
monster.
now in,
Yeah, MTB Clubhouse. It's super cool. It's like a very different little thing they're doing there. It's very like white glove, very like
Yeah.
hands-on. Because it was cool. I had a chat with him before they started it, and like, yeah, he really wanted to do something different. He didn't want to like Justin's shop that he works at is like a block away, but they didn't want to like step on their toes, and so they tried to like fill a niche that wasn't there, and it's pretty cool. It's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool what they're doing. Yeah, it's neat, and obviously Alan's just a great dude. So a lot of people will just want to go there just because he
Yeah.
takes care of people. He's a good
Yeah.
guy.
So
yeah.
up to
you
him.
raced BMX, and then it just transitioned over everything else,
Yep. Road, mountain bike, cross.
and then you just wanted to suffer
Yeah.
and race gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Or
ma-
did
he got he made me do it.
He did.
I
We
don't- I
met
don't wanna
racing
do it.
cross
Yeah.
because I had just gotten into cross and he'd already been doing it for a while, and I was like, "Who is this little motherfucker?" Like, dude would get good starts. I didn't know he did BMX. You know what I mean? He'd get good starts, and like whatever technical things, like so cross, like the whole deal with cross, like for a UCI course. There's like it has to be like 3 times per lap that like there's a feature that like basically requires you to get off the bike. And then obviously they're like, is that is that a challenge, or like you know? So some people are like, get off the bike. I don't do that, you know. So we had like the Cody Rode It trend back in the
Yep.
day,
Yeah, that
right?
was
Like
so
those
sick.
stairs at Boulder, things like that.
Yep.
Justin's like that because he's got some trials background in the BMX background, and so I didn't know any of that. And I'm like, who's this little dude who can like, he like can find little holes that aren't there, like. You know, he's like Slasher when it comes to starts.
Cool.
Like, you're like, where did he go? I was on the last row with him, and he's already on the front in 10 seconds. And then there's like, oh, here's 2 barriers that are 2 feet tall and 3 feet apart, and dude's hopping them. It's like stuff like that. So I was like, who is this little savage? And it took me like 4 years to be able to race as fast as him, and I was like a very ugly version of, like I was doing it with like
No
brute
way, no
force.
way.
No, like I'm like
know.
riding the
This
bike in an ugly, bad, uncoordinated way, just on brute strength and will, just chasing this dude who's like, like, you know, so very, very elegant and graceful. And that's how we became friends, like a long time ago. And I had a team back then, and I'm like, you need to be on my team, blah, 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 whatever. And
You
you
need
know,
to
all
be on
these
my
years
team.
later.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
team?
Cycle Sport Specialized.
so
It was
yeah.
at the time was Muscle Milk
Yeah, I was gonna
Specialized,
say.
and then became Cycle Sport Specialized. Shout out sponsors.
Where's Hagee
Yep.
at? You know.
Yeah, Hagee, God,
Dude,
Hagee, Leighton,
he's-
all the boys.
He breathes different air at
He
Monster.
does.
He's at a higher level,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
No, he's done well in life in all ways. Good man.
Yeah.
Good family man. Good businessman. Just a good human.
Those were cool years though back there. That was right when I kind of
Oh,
entered the
super
picture
fun.
when the fam split between NorCal, SoCal.
Yeah,
You know, I was with the other Muscle Milk guys
yeah.
down there.
Sellers and the
Yeah,
whole crew.
exactly.
Yeah,
That was
yeah. And
sick, man.
Cyto, it was all Cyto Sport, which was
Yeah.
an iconic brand in the
Yeah.
cycling space. And then they had the Muscle Milk thing, which was huge. And
Yeah.
yeah, so and that's our like Chooch and I were doing that stuff back then for Moto with like KTM team and all that, MDK, KTM, and all
Yeah.
those guys. It was Brayton, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good times. But yeah, that was our team.
Then I
So
think Gatorade bought them, right?
is that right? I don't
then-
even actually know whatever ended up
I'm not
happening.
I don't know who
I think
bought
Gatorade bought them.
Cytosport.
Because
Yeah.
they tried that Hydra thing, or that was Monster,
Well,
right? But
then,
Sellers
then
went
they
there.
all went to Monster.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm
I
not
think
sure
so.
what happened
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that. I was a little bit more out of the loop. But Shane McCassie and I had a good relationship all those years, and so when we started the team, and at the time when Cyto Sport was based in the East Bay in the Bay Area, like it just made a lot of sense, and we had a pretty awesome little team going. So it was great. It was like a partnership thing, a little bit with Specialized too, so it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Now, if you need a ride, just hit you up.
Yeah,
Get on the team.
Totally.
You're finding gravel talent out here.
Yeah.
You know.
Justin, what are you doing now? So you're working at a shop and then racing and riding and having fun?
Just vibing, pretty
Cool.
much.
All right, right on.
Yeah, here getting hateful comments on YouTube.
Oh, dude. I get a lot of hate on the internet. It bums me out.
I
But
don't understand it. I don't
Well,
understand it.
that's what it's for now. That's what the internet is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we took one of your clips posted on the Fox of you doing that step up with in 30 Tabercast.
Yeah.
Yeah. People getting so riled up about it. At the end of the day, dude, you're still like, throwing suies on a gravel bike.
Yeah,
right?
come
like
on.
That's,
You know.
yeah.
Like I dare
How can
any of
you
those
hate
people
on
who
that?
had something to say to do
They
that on
can't
any
do
bike.
that.
On
Yeah.
any bike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Like, what's up with that?
it's so wild, dude.
That's just the internet, man.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's
a
Spencer
dark
with burner
place.
accounts out there just
No way.
rattling them off.
Spencer's bot farm.
Because I've been getting this
Somewhere in
same
Eastern
heat.
Europe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess maybe it is my bots. I'm getting so much that I gotta make sure everyone else is feeling it.
You're like,
too.
I'm getting it too.
Yeah.
You're like, sure.
Yeah, all right. I'm getting kicked off, aren't I?
You are. You
wow,
are.
this
I
is
know.
crazy
Sorry,
right now.
Spencer.
That's what he's texting. He's texting
I know.
me.
I was just about
telling
to
me I
text
gotta
him. Yeah.
leave.
Dang.
We're gonna have Matt on for
This is
Marin
nuts.
Bikes.
Oh,
I think you know him.
Sippy.
Yes, Sippy, get over. I
over
promised him
here.
2:00 and I messed up. And
Oh, bring him in.
Dude, I
we
know.
got stories too, man.
yes, that's what I was. And we started
We
talking
got
BMX
stories.
and stuff.
We
and I
got
was
stories.
like, dude, get
Bye,
on
Jasper.
in. There we go, dude. Sorry about that.
Just want everybody out on the internet
I was
to
texting
know
you. I don't know if you
Jasper,
got. Did you get the
not
text?
Spencer.
You know.
I did get the text just
Okay,
now, but
I
I,
know.
was up here tatting with my boy Lars
Oh.
from Trailhead Cyclery, just
Oh,
catching
Lars.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Good old Lars.
So you guys have a history. Do you know each other?
Oh, yes.
I
A
know
little
this
bit.
guy.
You know.
Yeah, a lot bit.
think-
Yeah.
We both worked at Specialized for many, many years together.
Okay.
Going back to 2011-ish.
All right. So
Yeah.
like right when them Levos came out.
It was before Levo.
Yeah, prior.
Yeah.
Levo
Yeah.
prior.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
This
we
guy
have
had
some
a
good war
signature
stories?
grip at Specialized.
Do you?
Dude.
Yes.
What?
The SIP grip.
Sip grip.
That's
Didn't
clout.
know this.
Matt Sipes, Sippy.
What?
Yeah, they ran that for a long, long time.
Long time.
Really?
They
Did you
just
get any
retired it.
residuals
Just
for that?
I
or
really blew it, dude.
You
What?
did blow that.
Yeah, we
I
really.
saw the contract. It was bad.
was there a contract?
I was young. I was just excited, you know.
No way.
Yeah. I was
Dude.
just, when you get when I joined Specialized 2008, I was just like, to join Specialized, I was like, I just want to get a job in the bicycle industry.
Yeah.
And then go to the straight to the top. It was like, bro, Willy Wonka.
You got a
Candy
grip on
Factory.
things real quick.
We did.
Really?
That was.
Tell me some more history on this. Yeah, and so then you guys met there.
Yeah, I mean,
give
I
me the
came in
full-
like spring of 2011.
Yep.
And at the time, I was doing like sports marketing downstairs in USA. And this guy was like, product upstairs. But then within a year or so, I was upstairs doing PR stuff on the global side.
all
And then
mixed in.
we kind of merged that into where like I was kind of part of the mountain team for a while technically. And I was sitting back there with those guys because we were trying to, every company goes through this, where you're trying to bring product and marketing together more. Make sure the stories are told, make sure there's alignment, make sure the product that's being made has a market demand, etc. So it was like, okay, go sit with those guys instead of being over here in the marketing tower. It was like be a satellite, which kind of is my
which
role.
is kind of rare.
That's my
'cause
role
they
at
don't
Fox too, because
do
I'm the
that
only
as
one in
much.
Scotts Valley in marketing, and that's
Yeah.
because of race and engineering. So like Owen and the rest of the team are all up in Vancouver. So
Okay.
I'm a satellite. It's the same
I
idea.
get it. That's
honestly.
why he's so pale.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of sun down
Yeah, I
in,
can see that.
Vancouver.
And
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
rides roots like a mother.
Oh yeah, slickery.
Dude, I
Really
rode here for
slickery
the
roots.
first time ever.
And
just
you're
like dust-blown trails over
Dust
there. I'm like,
blown trail. Stop it.
dude, I can't, man.
This
it's
stuff
so
sucks.
tough.
I get it. I
Different
get
kind
it.
of slippery.
All
Yeah,
right, so
exactly.
Then you were in there stealing chairs from him.
Yeah.
And relationship.
We go on
built.
tons of rides together.
Really?
And just all
No,
kinds
it
of
was
stuff.
it was the good old days.
And this dude even then was like, I mean, probably still is, but we remember those hill climbs we do, those Henry Coe hill climbs. You were fast, buddy.
Yeah.
We battle it out a bit.
a little skinny, nice, got
You
a
got
good
that climbing build.
power to weight ratio.
Mhm.
And it was aggressive. It was like a battle out of the gate. And I was known for just going really hard and exploding and then falling off the back.
Show up,
So
blow up.
you should ask Joe Buckley about it if you ever get him
Okay.
on this podcast.
All
and
right.
chatting. But yeah, he'd be like, Sippy, stop it. Because I was just like young and frothy. I'm like, let's go, boys. Let's do it.
But then you shred the downs too, man.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
We used to
And
race a little
steezy
downhill.
too, steezy.
That's
You're
important.
smooth. This
And-
guy's got good style on a mountain bike.
And
Well, there's
this-
rules to it, right? Like if you're looking good, you're feeling good, and then you're riding fast, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
JS7.
Gospel.
JS7.
So there's rules.
Yeah, how stiff are your forks then?
They're pretty stiff.
Are they? Yeah,
not JS. No. It's got to work. We need some small bump sensitivity.
small bumps.
That off-the-top compliance.
Yes.
Which brings me to the Glide Core Air Spring. We're going to
Look
build
at
in
this guy
some native
with
advertising.
The product placement.
Owen could probably do the whole thing right now for you because you did the Academy videos and everything.
I need a teleprompter, dude.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm your teleprompter buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those Owen videos, I write them. He does them. We kill it.
Dude, we
a
were
little bit.
rocking teleprompter for some stuff for the U.S. Cups,
Yeah.
and we put in like your name and then like some other things, and the athletes would just say
Say
your
your
name,
name.
and
Yeah.
we're like,
Yeah.
how what?
It's
You're
seriously
that
like
dumb?
Anchorman stuff.
You're that dumb?
Yeah.
They will literally. It was Anchorman. I was like,
Anchorman.
no, you don't say that, and literally like, oh shit, okay.
They don't make movies like Anchorman anymore. Why?
Dude.
Too
Why
soft
not,
these
man?
days. Too
Too
soft.
soft.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
step on toes.
It's like cyclocross.
It's why they
just-
don't have cyclocross. Same
Yeah.
reason.
See,
You can
Thank
track.
you.
There's a correlating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good movies.
Chart there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's an XY axis for sure.
I blame it on the marketing guys.
Yeah.
It's the marketing guys.
So maybe we need to bring back Anchorman. You get Will Ferrell to sponsor cyclocross somehow.
Okay.
That could
All right.
work.
Something like that.
And then so what? Then when did you leave Specialized?
I left Specialized in 2015.
Okay. Kind of. No. you
2019.
Okay. So you lasted longer there. All right.
No, he started before me, left before me. It was
Okay.
Yeah, it was
we did
2008 to 2015.
about-
Okay.
I did 8 years, 7, 8 years, about the
Yeah.
same.
Across, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
7
did you go
years,
straight to
6.
Marin after that?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Started
Yeah.
there as a mountain bike product manager out of the gate.
Oh,
So-
out of the gate. You were like, I'm not in this low-level grip-making game.
Well, Specialized was nice because you did a little bit of everything, and I was talking to Robert Egger about it, and I was like, I loved how you could do a little bit of helmets, a little bit of clothes, and like you just walk around and peek over a desk, and like, what are you working on? Oh, that's cool. Check
Yeah.
out. It was a really neat time to be there, and I really cherish it.
It was a neat time.
Yeah.
Learned a lot.
Yeah. You guys were a part of a good time there, right?
It was a
feel
great.
like-
I mean, I think every time's a good time. It's just all for me. That felt like a great time. You know, I'm just talking life in general, not just Specialized.
Do you need a margarita as well? We'll get a couple
It
five.
does help make everything be a great
It
Oh,
time.
does.
that looks nice.
Do you
It's
need
pretty
one?
good.
I'm going to stick to. You have any beers?
what do we have for beers, you guys? Do we have? I don't
there to be,
know.
like,
We
water?
have an 805.
That sounds great. I love
That's a great
805.
beer.
805 on the
beer.
other side, but I think, or actually, we also have some lagers in there. What else do we
No,
have?
805 is a fantastic
Okay.
choice if it's
So
there.
inside
Or a
your- it's
lager.
Bottled.
In
I
your
think we're gonna have
Dometic
to-
dual zone fridge freezer.
Hey, do you see that?
Brought to you by.
Look at this guy. Product placement.
trying to help
He
you
does
out
this
here.
I
stuff.
know. I know. Is that?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
that
in a
would-
bottle.
I might have to
Bottle.
hop the. I might. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Here, I can
Uh-oh.
open it.
Okay. All right. I like it.
We got a phone.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Don't hurt the
Hey,
RV.
don't hurt the RV.
It's not.
We got some over here.
He's got some over here.
There you go.
Yeah,
We're good.
I can do.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. 805.
hands
Proud
it.
sponsor of TDS.
TDS. Yes, right.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
Easy.
All
Golf
right.
clap.
There we go.
I graduated
Holy
Chico State.
It shows. It shows.
Be a lot cooler
Did
if
you
you
guys want
did.
some drinks too, or where are we at?
I'm good.
It's
I'd
really
rock
good.
a water if you guys have it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Get the
Okay.
get the
Is that
virgin some
allowed?
water. Let's get them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's actually warm. We don't even keep the water cool here.
I was at
That's
Easy
the
Street
level
Billiards
we're-
last night. I need water.
Easy. I love that place.
Dude.
Yeah, it was a fun. It's been 3 nights in a row. I've been there now.
I got
Oh,
kicked
wow.
out of there once.
You do like that place.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And then so after that, Marin Bikes now. But I mean, okay, there's a huge difference between Marin and Specialized. Was it a reprogramming?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a
Like
huge difference. It was a complete reprogramming. I mean, it's all the same basics.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's really what I learned at Specialized. And I even like go backwards a little bit, not to talk about that first, is the people I learned from at Specialized laid the foundation of everything I do today. Most importantly, probably being Mike McAndrews, who is he's the best, right? And so he was
a
kind of like
Fox
my
guy too for a lot of years.
Fox, RockShox, Mavericks, Factory Connection,
Oh, Factory Connection too?
Kawasaki.
He was Wardy's guy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And we're talking the Mick that's in the Specialized video about the
Yeah.
linkage design? Really?
Yeah.
With the hands?
Yes.
Mick, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Legend.
I had no idea.
Oh.
See, Moto makes the best people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, dude.
I got to meet Bob Hanna working there. We made a Bob Hanna Hurricane
That's-
Enduro.
I tell this story. I gotta jump in. Bob, when we do our lunch rides, our specialized lunch rides that were very like infamous, Bob would occasionally fly down from Ketchum for the lunch ride, and by himself in his little plane, land in San Martin, pull his bike out, ride over, do the lunch ride with us, which was no joke of a ride. And Bob wasn't exactly young at that point, still deeply competitive. Then hop in his plane and fly back to Ketchum.
No.
That's baller.
Absolute facts. Bob Hanna,
Why?
legend,
Gnarly.
the
Seen
goat.
Was he just wanted to beat you guys that bad or something?
He just.
or what was
I
he
wasn't
just-
out there. I
He
was
had a
on the line.
plane, and he's Bob Hanna, dude. What are you
But
gonna do?
He did want to beat him.
Do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
At that point, he's Bob
Dude,
Hanna.
What?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know this. Okay.
Oh
wow,
yeah, dude.
Okay. So Mick.
Yeah, so I started as a suspension technician at Specialized. Learned a bunch
Okay.
of stuff working on all kinds of shocks, forks, command post.
Are we talking the command post that would castrate you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
That
It'll
one.
scramble your eggs.
Dude.
Scramble
well,
your
who decided yes on that?
No, I didn't decide yes. I just tell. I
You
was a
just made it.
technician. I
They
was
were
not
like-
the engineer. I
were
was a
they-
technician.
Were they
alright?
like, hey, make it stronger, make it faster? And you were like, it can't go anymore.
More.
We're already pulled over as far as we can pull over.
Seriously. Who said yes?
No, that was just. It was the start of it, right? It wasn't. We didn't know. We're just like, let's do this. Couple positions, and then we're like, oh, let's put some in the middle. We got some
Remember all
ribs.
that
We're not
IRCC?
fishing for precision. And the woo was my favorite.
Woo.
Woo
Keith,
needs to come
you know
back.
Keith's here now. Me. Yeah.
Keith, yep, is the best. But so there's a lot of fun projects there, and then transitioned into working underneath Brandon Sloan and managing the larger kind of like all the full suspension bikes in terms of bill of materials and development and component development. That's how we got SIP grips involved.
Okay.
The Benny pedals we did a lot of fun stuff there.
Yeah.
And so got to a point where it's like when you get to Brandon Sloan and Joe Buckley, you're like there's kind of a ceiling. You're not going past it. Then it's okay, we got to break off. Time to do our own thing at Marin. And we've been there for 11 years now.
Okay.
Crazy time flies.
But
Time flies.
and the things I learned at Specialized in regarding chassis development, suspension, and how the suspension and chassis need to work together is really how we have bikes that ride as well as they do at the price points that they do.
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, Specialized is like college, for the industry. Like, it's you got to cram for your finals. Like, it's stressful. There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on. You're trying to balance a lot, but like once you're done with it, you can take it anywhere. And it's cool. It's I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah.
It's good.
It
Just saw
is.
Mike at lunch today. It was
Nice.
good. It was good to catch up, chat for a bit.
It does seem like, Specialized I feel like they get probably some of the most hate inside the industry, but they do push the industry forward.
100%.
Yeah, like, and I feel like if it wasn't a little bit for them, a lot of the industry might not be where we wouldn't have. I feel like
Absolutely.
e-bikes, right?
100%. Like
Yeah.
somebody said about Steve Jobs, like it's hard to punch a hole in the
Yes.
universe wearing velvet gloves. It's the same deal. Like, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
That's right.
Without a command post. Can't make an omelet without an original command post.
That was
Watch
a
your
big
boys.
setup.
Yeah,
That was,
I did.
That was
We
a
worked
good
on
one.
that in advance for weeks.
Yeah.
But no, it's like it's two sides of the same coin. I think now this margarita's hitting. It's like
We're getting the real stories
it's
now.
not. It's not, but it could be. But if it were,
These ones are 14%. Do I need to get you
that's-
that?
no, this is 5.9. I'm fine. No, it's like everything is two sides, man. And like this is my problem with the internet. We were talking earlier about commenters
Yes.
and social, so I'm bringing it back. Like, dude, there's this idea, this myth that people seem to have to perpetuate these days that like something is going to be all everything. It's going to be all good. Or here's the answer to this. There's no answers, dude, and there's no all good. Everything that is good is equally good and bad. Any power that exists has the ability to be used for equally for good and for bad. Like the yin and the yang, the two sides of the same coin, the double edges of the sword. Like this is like the oldest philosophical stuff in the book. So I'm just going to say to everybody out there, like, stop pretending it ain't like that. Like, you take the good with the bad and you get on with your life. And stop wanking about it in the comments on Austin's Instagram.
Yeah, when's the Sean Estes freaking book coming out about how to handle comments on the web right now? Seriously.
What grinds your gears? Tell us.
Now you're getting me into, like, car talk. And that's like, car talk.
But that's not very happy
Click
thing.
and Clack, the Tappet Brothers. God, that was
I'm
good
telling you, by the end of this, I do want him to read some of the just craziest DMs. He's gonna have to pull it up, and we'll transfer it
Dude,
on the
there's
screen for later. I
there
need
is a lot of people that think that the Fox account is the Fox News account.
it. Yeah,
Because it's just at Fox.
and it literally, but look at the logo's different.
No,
and
like
they-
we have at Fox.
Yeah, that's
though.
our
like,
handle. It's
That's
all
pretty
you do
hectic.
have at
Yeah,
Fox.
Well,
that's
like
hectic.
Ted Cruz, mentioned
how much
us
do
and
they
stuff like that.
do they like? Have they tried to buy that?
We got hacked about 6-7 years ago, and they were trying to hold us for ransom.
yes,
but we ended
Bitcoin
up
or
like
what?
I don't remember, man. I don't know. You're the crypto guy.
That's right.
How's that going for you?
We're mining it in there right now.
Of course you are.
Power
Of course
here. I'm
you
just
are.
burning it up.
Yeah, prestige worldwide.
That's right.
Yeah, no.
Hey, cost base is 30 right now. I'm still good.
Yeah. Well, it depends on when you got in. I don't even remember what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
We were
I was
talking
just
about
saying that,
someone hacked your
Oh, the
account.
Fox thing. Yeah, someone hacked the account, tried to hold it for ransom.
Yeah.
I had a couple friends I'd made like $1 billion years ago who were like employee number like 14 and 22 at Facebook or something.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I just reached out to them and they got it sorted out for us real quick.
Nice.
Yeah, just close it out.
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was prior to that. It was basically impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secured the house.
It
Yeah.
is brutal. Like I've helped people with accounts and getting it back, and they want the pay us in Bitcoin attitude and all that shit like that. And you're
I am
just
the
like,
boat captain now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, it's also like pretty tough to get hacked too. Like with all the two-factor authentication you
This is
have
before
and
that.
everything. Yeah, exactly. I think
That's why
back
that stuff
then-
exists.
Well, you say that,
Exactly,
but
right.
I've seen how it's actually. I've watched things on how it's actually easier with that
Ah.
because
Oh.
you can like.
Conspiracy theories.
Well, I mean, look, I got real nerds back here who hack shit all day, but
Infowars.
Yeah, what do you think we're really doing here? Why is there 2 Starlinks?
Is that why Alex Jones is right there in the corner? I wonder
but-
what he was doing.
But like, because we mess with wireless technology, that's what we're deep in for
Yeah,
live
yeah,
streams and
right,
stuff,
right.
Of how easy I could pop up here and take everyone's cell phone, take your
Oh,
number,
yeah.
and grab all your data that's coming in. So I hit the thing
That's
for the
what this is about.
two-factor authentication. I
Yeah.
take your number right then, take it, get right in, get through your bank account, get through everything straight
gnarly.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened to Commensal. Commensal got hacked like a year ago.
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they lost
really?
like their whole account. Well, like they
Did they have to rebuild from scratch?
yeah, well, no, it got like free back. They got all the thing, but for a little while it was just Commensal like 0 posts, 0 followers. Like, it was gone, and then
Just dark.
Yeah, and then I
Dark
think they
Commensal.
slowly started to rebuild it back, and then I think at one point it just refreshed, and all the stuff they had from years ago came back up. But
Dang.
yeah,
It is the dangers of social media and us like giving that keys off, right? It's I don't like it. I don't.
yeah, I've like
I
I don't know. I used to be like when I was typing out captions and getting things like or like even popping up on the feed and whatnot. I used to be kind of scared of like, oh man, there's a lot of people seeing this, but I think you desensitize after as long as you've been doing it, and you're just
That's
kinda
true.
like,
That's
Yeah.
true. Exposure therapy.
exactly right. Yeah, for better or for worse.
I don't like it.
But yeah,
Yeah. I don't like
Austin's
it.
old fashioned.
Yeah, let's just fight it out in the pits. That's where I'm at. Come on
Yeah,
over. All those
exactly
guys
it.
saying those comments, I wanted you to say it to my face.
Absolutely.
on.
and they never
Cage
will,
match?
you know.
Yes, I'm in. I'm bringing 9
You gonna fight on the
millimeter,
White House
but-
lawn with Trump at his UFC thing?
Hey.
Is that the
Oh
deal?
my gosh, yeah.
Get
what
Austin
is
in
that?
there.
That's right.
insane, yeah.
I look. I don't bring a knife to a fight. I bring a gun. I'm sorry. We're just winning. Yep. You want to use your fist? Boom. Done. Out.
Easy done the
Yeah.
American way. We'll
That's
settle
right.
this right now.
That's right.
Yep. It's gonna be all one thing. You're gonna be all one dead.
Well, I see all these guys. What's
And I'm gonna
the?
be all one alive.
I'm sure you see the videos. What jujitsu and the guy's crawling towards you.
Oh,
like-
like-
yeah.
You
I'm
got,
like,
you got good ground game.
no, I don't. I'm
Oh.
just saying, like that. Why are you working that hard, buddy? I'm just gonna click clack. Bye bye.
Click, clack.
You know.
Okay, yeah.
So
you do live in Arizona?
I think we
No,
saw that
California.
in Indiana Jones. Proven.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is
See?
true. Indiana Jones was the true OG with that one. That's true. That was
Yep.
that was improvised too. That scene was actually improvised. That was just Harrison
Really?
Ford.
He
being a
was sick,
genius.
right? That's
I
what I
think
heard.
I don't know if he was sick or not, but he was like, this is a lot. I'm gonna do this, and they were like, that was brilliant.
I mean, hey, that's where I'm at. I'm just saying. You know.
Work smarter, not harder.
That's right. See.
What's Marine got new this year?
We just launched the TAM yesterday.
Tam. You
All new
created a mountain?
cross-country full suspension bike.
Does it
Yeah.
have Fox on it?
It does. Top 2 levels.
Look at this. This is a winning
Insider
combination.
trading.
Does it have a pivot?
No,
There
and the
we go.
reason we chose Fox mainly was the Float SL, 130 mils of travel, and we felt that where XC, like, okay, let's be honest, it's an alloy bike. It's not going to go to World Cups, but it is going to have some fun on the trail, and it is pretty darn fast, and we feel that XC geometry and everything is going to be as aggressive as it is, and the drops and the things they're doing. A 130
Very
travel
capable.
front, 120 rear.
That category is hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some of those colorways too.
Oh.
So
Really?
there was, yeah, they're nice.
Are they out, all the colorways,
Well-
or you just seen them?
Marin has also turned 40 this year. I got my little logo there.
Okay,
Boom. And so it went full Miami Vice, like full 80s. Like it is leans into it hard.
Isn't it wild that the 80s was 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Like even like the latter part of the 80s.
Time flies when you're having fun.
88 right here.
Give me
dude.
another margarita. But
That's right. Damn. Yeah, these guys.
I kid.
These are like 2,000 babies over here.
Dang, that's wild.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Hey, Chooch is older though.
Dude.
Chooch will always be older.
Dude,
Jordy too.
Did you see? His back's all messed up.
Oh,
He could
no.
barely even walk.
Oh.
He went and rode UC, and he said he hit a root did a little, and then,
Huge.
Gnarly.
Huge.
hit that. I'm like, man, dude, you might want to pack it up, man.
They
Retire.
probably call it a day. I mean, he's got to be pushing 60 now.
I know.
No,
dude.
he's like mid-50s.
I think he just needs to do some yoga.
He does need to do some yoga.
I feel like I met you through Chooch too, right? Or no?
Salcedo? I don't know.
I
Doubt
feel
it.
like no.
Doubt it.
Possibly. I
Do
do
you
know the man.
You know
You
Chu?
do?
you
Yeah,
know
I
Rob?
think that's how I met you,
Yeah.
right? And was it at where did we meet? At Crankworks?
Yeah, you might
I
be
think
right about
so.
that.
Yeah. I mean, every time with Chooch, it's an adventure. We went on the most deadliest trail of my life.
We had a good time, though, didn't we?
You did. I
I took this guy up to the top of the world for the first time and back down like Khyber and Kush and all that stuff.
No
and
way. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, West. I ride this type of terrain. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you know where I was at.
We were on little bikes, though. It was fun. I was on little bikes.
little bikes,
Great
yeah.
little
Yeah,
bikes.
it's fun.
Have
Crazy.
fun.
Yeah.
Like Matt's saying, these little bikes crush nowadays.
Yeah.
I just finished Downeyville, and I like got off the Downeyville, hopped on a plane, went to Crankworks, and I had like my XC shoes, pedals, 130 Stumpy,
Let's
you know,
go.
half shell. I was like, let's go top of the world, boys.
Yeah.
Did a heli drop with Pink Bike on Rainbow, and then I was like, let's go. And so we went up there.
We're like sitting in line and like, I think you might need a full face. I'm like, why? Where are we going?
But I know.
You're like, huh? I do?
I needed a full face.
Yeah.
I was shitting on that trail.
Yeah.
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 Canada will
Those trails
pucker
are
you.
good, though.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah, reevaluate. Me and Chooch were reevaluating our lives on that trail for a little bit. Yeah. Like, you gonna do this? I don't. If you don't do it, I don't have to do it, right? Is that where we're at? Like, that's where we're at.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
a stage in my life where I'm okay to walk things now. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
For real, me too.
Is that where you guys are at now?
I'm there.
To an
For
extent.
Sure. I'm way there.
It's a fine line.
I think what happens is I got back into like endurance racing, and you're like, I
I'm
don't want
not
to get
there.
hurt, and I don't want to like miss a month or 2 or 3 of like racing and stuff. So you just like, it's like, you know, Justin, I'm pretty soft these days when it comes to that stuff. Like, but you know, it's just other things, different things.
You just sold me on
different
gravel
stages
racing.
of life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in my lifetime phase. I'm trying to get back in their good graces.
I know,
I
after
just
that.
really want to be the best at exercising now.
Ugh.
Changed my view.
Have you tried CrossFit?
You tried CrossFit.
That's what they'll add to Sea Otter next year.
Dude.
Is CrossFit.
Dude, did you hear the
Wow.
run race? They had how many people? Like 7,000 people?
Yeah, that's goes to
What?
show. It's a 10K dirt trail run.
Like,
Wow.
no hate on runners, but
No,
I'm
that's great.
camping up here, and they were like, runners, are you ready? I'm like,
Did you hear it
WTF?
yelling?
I'm at Sea Otter.
Yes.
Why are we talking about runners?
I thought it was a joke, and I thought the way that they were talking, I was like, "There must be not many people down there."
It's a controversial year. 2-day enduro, move the slalom course off to Feedbray Hill.
Hey, but they
there you
added
go.
they added Toro Park though for
That-
enduro, which is cool.
That's an improvement.
Better trails.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm gonna throw a hot take in here. We were
Uh-oh.
all talking about how much we love cross. They tried doing a cross race here for a couple of years during the boom of cross. It was a bad idea. They never should have done it. The run race makes more sense. You're bringing in more people. You're attracting a new audience. You're expanding, right?
I mean,
and then you're
except for
exposing
the
them.
fact that your thing is called cycling.
No, it's fine though. I'm gonna get on Sean's bandwagon here because 7,000 people who maybe don't ride a bike showing up, checking out bikes. That's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
You think that's why we had? I feel like the show was a little bit bigger this year. Maybe not
Probably. I'm curious to see the
expos,
numbers.
but yeah, the people. I feel like it.
I mean,
don't know.
you've got an extra 4,000 or 5,000 or 7,000 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
to Matt's
actually-
point, they come through, they go through the expo, they see the stuff. You know when you go to the airport and they make you walk through the duty free, and you're like, I didn't want a bottle of Jack Daniels, but here we are. You know?
But I got 20 hours to burn. Let's do this.
Yeah, I smell kind of bad. I'll buy that weird cologne.
Just don't open it on the plane.
Yeah,
Sure.
don't. Exactly. You're like,
Yeah.
and duty free? It's kind of the same thing, right? You come here to go run, you have to walk through there, and you're like, I'm going to buy that Marin with that Fox suspension on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shameless
Working.
I love
I
it.
enjoyed that plug. 100% get behind it.
All right, then were you? I guess we haven't even asked you guys. Were you out on the new slalom situation here?
I have feelings.
Yeah.
I was angry before
Was
I
you-
came here.
Was your $150 part of that, or
No, I didn't race it, but I think a lot of people were being pretty negative about it. But to me, it just looked like classic slalom from the '90s, and that's
Norba.
rad.
I
Norba.
agree
What
with
was
that.
what was the price tag then to race?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, but the inflation, Bitcoin.
Yeah, is that what we're, hey,
all
stop
that
it,
stuff,
stop it.
Iran.
I'll
Strait
send-
of Hormuz was open back then.
I think it's open again. I don't know. It's on, off, on, off.
Israel didn't sponsor the podcast. It was a whole different deal back then.
Stop it. Hey, I'll take the money. Fuck it. Let's go.
That's what everybody
That's
says. And that's why we're in
right.
this mess.
That's right.
That's how we got here.
Epstein's got the photos of me. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. No, I mean I've asked everyone, and it's just like it's blowing up on Instagram, right? And the 150 for a flat field, not flat field, but a down field with grass. So it's
I don't know. I mean,
don't
like,
know.
it's
I don't
point A
know.
to point B. Who can get there fastest? So if you got there fastest, you were the best. you know, I get it. Like, I think if I was
like
Kyle,
that you're still competitive right now. I like it.
If I was Kyle, I almost won a race yesterday.
Hold on, was there only 2? Let's get into that.
No, there was definitely like 60 or so people in my race, but
only 2 showed to the podium.
The third guy was 30 minutes back. So
and
I
he
don't
was
think
late to the podium.
He was late. He didn't show to the podium. Yeah, we're gonna find him one of these days. But no, I don't know. It was a different deal. But I still didn't win. I was his first loser. But you know, I don't know. It's go back to the yin yang thing. It's both, dude. It's both.
Here we go.
So you know, if I was Kyle straight, I'd be bummed like about this for sure, and that's a valid point of view.
Yeah.
But like other people have different points of views, and a lot of people share his point of view, and that's totally valid. A lot of people share a different point of view, and that's valid too. I think there's just 1,000 ways to look at it. But I've heard a lot of I asked a lot of pro riders coming into this weekend like what they thought about it, and some really good slalom specialists were like, it's sick, like it's really cool. I think it's maybe not holding up as well because it's off camber and it's grass, so like it's burning in different, where like a berm track kind of holds up, you know, because the berms do that. So there's variables, but you know, I'd like to know why it happened. I've heard different stories, and I don't know which ones are true and which ones aren't. Maybe there's a little bit of truth to each. As long as it wasn't some, you know, corporate decision. Like I heard a story that like Sea Otter didn't like the way that it looked, or Lifetime or someone didn't like the way it looked in aerial photos, having that big old scar on the hillside. No idea if that's true or not. I heard Kyle wanted to bring in dirt, but that was like too expensive and complicated versus just using the dirt over there. So I've heard a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't know what the real truth is. It's very hard to even, you know, everyone's got a point of view, so who knows what the real truth is either way. There's, you know, your side, their side, and the truth. I don't know. But I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go watch the darn thing here in a little bit, see what happens. I think it'll make for some good racing, you know? And that's all I really care about is seeing some good racing.
I hope it's good racing.
I think it will be. I mean, you got to get from here to there fastest. Like, it doesn't really matter what's in between.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that attitude. Can we talk to some more people in the cycling industry about that?
Well, I'll be honest, like 15, 20 years ago, the Keith the Fibber Hill, I think I'm just mad it's not on Keith the Fibber
Also,
Hill.
Keith.
It used to, shout out Keith.
Mad respect for Keith.
It just used to be pretty raw like that, and it was really fun.
Yeah,
and it got really bermy, because there used to only be like 4 berms.
Yeah. And
When
they
it
were like
first kinda
little kind of
started.
almost catch berms, you know? Like, and then it turned into a whole thing.
Yeah, then it got mega.
Pre-built or
Yeah.
just because everyone
No, it was like couple berms at the top,
Well,
and maybe like
because
one couple jump section.
Part of the deal with Keith, I know Keith really well, and he would explain to me, he's like, they had to return it back to the natural state between.
Yes.
So how much work did you want to put into it to have to tear it down after a week and then rebuild it again a year later? So it was just work with what you got, and then it got more and more.
Have you ever heard of Supercross?
Yeah, dude, I have.
Sorry,
They
I
store
just-
that dirt in temperature-controlled warehouses for an
just
entire year
saying.
to use for one weekend, and then they do Monster Jam a week later because you can use the same
we
dirt.
can
And it's
figure
you
it
know
out?
I know,
I don't
dog.
know. Can
you
we
know I
figure
know.
it out? I'm just saying. I know a guy.
Yeah, not everything's different. There's always
okay.
different things.
I
But
just
yeah,
work here. That's okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to look at it, but
Well, my
Yeah.
point was that it's pretty raw, and it's OG slalom, and it's pretty darn cool if you look
Yeah.
at it.
Yep.
It might provide some good racing. Pretty close, right?
my professor's
long-
good crashing.
Yeah. I've seen some slide outs for sure.
Well, that's
The
makes
wrong
slalom
spot.
fun. If, smooth is fast.
Yeah.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast kind of deal.
Yeah.
We'll see, right? I guess.
It worked years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Might work today.
So is it a permanent thing like this, you think?
Who knows?
I don't know. That's
Who
what
knows?
that's what I'm kind of wondering, you know?
But I think for us older, distinguished gentlemen, it gives us
Damn.
Norba vibes.
Exactly.
It's giving Norba, and I'm here for it, as they would say.
Yep.
They would say, look at you with the young man's comment.
Did I do it right, Owen?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Did I
bro.
do it right?
We practiced.
Exactly.
Have you been tipping him, guiding him through so he can get
Oh,
14
yeah.
followers?
Oh, no,
he's
instead
like,
of 13?
he's like, yo,
Yeah.
Unc,
Yeah.
hear me out. And I'm like, yeah, dog, give it to me.
Not even, dude. You're with it. You're with it.
No
You're
way.
good.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to see. I guess I want to go back to the old one. That's where
I
I'm
would say,
at.
I like that you
want
could
the old
see
one,
it
and you
there.
can see it. That's
Yeah.
where I'm just at.
No, it's like
you
a natural
know?
amphitheater over there, and that totally
Yeah.
works. And don't get me wrong, it's all good. But let's just see this one. Let's go. Let's all go over there this afternoon, take a gander, and see how it goes. And let's be open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for good racing. Don't get me wrong. I wish there was a good pump track head to head.
They used to have a speed and style. That was like a pump track with tricks.
They had dirt
Yeah.
jumps and stuff.
They had dirt.
eh?
Yeah, the speed and style was dope.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I was bummed when Crankworks got rid of that, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you just
Is
got to
what
go
it
with the
is.
times. Everything changes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm here for pump track.
One of the things we learned at Specialized was the Japanese symbol for crisis also means opportunity.
Oh.
Wow.
Were these posters?
Wow.
It's true,
Motivational
though.
on the wall.
It's true though.
No,
It's
they weren't. Were
life
they on the
size.
wall?
it's
No.
both sides of the same coin, brother.
Wow.
So we can cry about it, or we can make the best of it.
Did he walk through an old Apple Steve Jobs thing, think different, and then he
Maybe.
just brought these with the Einstein
I don't
over
know.
there, or what?
Maybe, but it's true.
You had to get an innovator die tattoo.
Did you? Do you have one?
I can't show mine on live TV.
It's like a
I don't even want to
Single
know
speed
anymore.
world
It's only on my.
championship
It's only
tattoo.
for my subscribers.
Oh wow.
Do you have a subscriber channel?
Absolutely not.
Please.
But I could start one if there was enough interest.
no,
Sean
you
Estes
didn't.
Patreon.
No, you didn't.
I kid.
No.
Slide in the DMs. Let me know.
Jesus, the plugs on here are gold. We're gonna have so many. I'm gonna put up a blooper reel of just all these little plugs.
Yeah, you know.
You're gonna have your own set of drops soon if you keep this up.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I love it.
Someone's got to do
So
it.
what? You're ready to start a podcast? Where are we at?
Oh, we'll talk later.
Oh, come on.
Not me. Well, sort of. But we'll
what
talk
do you
later.
mean? You personally?
Well,
it's you.
Yeah. Yes and no. We'll talk.
No,
Later.
there's others.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Okay. Are we
It's all good.
bringing the kids on?
I mean, does the FCC allow that? I'm not sure how this works.
We're on
Do you have-
YouTube.
Where's your company incorporated? What
I got
country?
actually multiple
Bermuda?
places.
Oh, we're good to go.
Yeah,
Let's
we're good to
All
go.
right, yeah, we'll bring the kids on.
I had to get smart. Yeah.
Epstein Island.
Jesus. Harsh, dude. I'm never gonna win this one.
I kid.
I love it.
We got to do it for the fans.
Controversial.
Do it for the fans. Do it for the
No, because everything else is just so boring.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll tell you, man, I did
be real.
controversial subjects on there, and I've been fried, so I'm just pre-warning you.
All right.
all right.
Well, I'll go from 13 to 12 followers. It's fine.
I'm typically fighting that, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard every day.
Every day, all the
Yeah.
bots get wiped out, and you got to get new bots. It's like,
New
dang
bots.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Dang it.
This guy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're on. Dude, you need another Marg right
definitely
now.
does. I'm good.
He does.
I am good.
And I'm good.
I'm-
I just don't want to see you, you know,
Properly chill.
hashtag banned, you know,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
or what do they say, canceled?
Canceled.
Yes, I don't want to
Canceled.
get you canceled. Okay.
We don't do that anymore. Cancel culture.
I
That's
don't
so
know.
2020.
Things happen
I think
fast
people still
nowadays.
get canceled.
They
man.
still
But then
get
they get brought
canceled.
back.
Yeah,
They
that's
get-
true. I
they
think
do.
people, if they handle it or they don't give a fuck about it, then
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
It kind
sure.
of blows over, which is not the best thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it needs to not blow over, and sometimes it's okay if it does.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Are we, I have Carl Decker coming on
Oh, you
here
have
in a
the
little bit.
decorator.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sick
Do you
nickname.
want to talk some shit to him when he gets on?
No,
or
I
are
got
you
nothing
out?
but love for Carl.
Okay.
He did it his way. So we were riding with Barry earlier today, Wicks, he and Carl kind of came up through the same period of racing. And we were just talking about how, taking it back to the best at exercising thing, how they were saying how like they were having a talk the other day, and they were just like, you know, no hate for what these guys are doing these days out here. It's amazingly like impressive. But they were just like, I'm just gonna say that I'm very glad that I came up through racing in the time that I did.
Yeah.
You know, that's using their words sort of, but like, and Carl can put it in his own words. But yeah, like it was a different time back then, and those guys both were legendary. And yeah, Carl did everything really well, and even up until a few years ago, he was still giving people a run for their money at Downeyville and stuff like that. And no, he's an OG. That guy, nothing but love for Carl.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't build athletes like that anymore.
No, they
right?
don't. No.
You know,
Mm-mm.
the John Tomacs and stuff like that. where you had
Yeah,
to
he
race
was like of
everything.
that, the end of that kind of era in a way. Yeah.
I mean, I guess Greg Menard might be the last.
Oh
one
yeah, I
for
tried to
that,
get
or-
him to come up today in a pinch, but that was.
I
a little
heard
bit
he
of
was partying pretty hard last night.
That's not unnormal. That's not abnormal.
But then I heard he looked great today. Like he was completely fine.
100%.
How does he do that, being that old?
He's just. First of all, he's not that old. I'm older than him a little bit. But no,
Well,
he's
did
just,
he race the gravel race?
dude. There's only one goat, bro.
There's one
There's
go.
only one goat.
Well, apparently to you, there's a second loser and out of 60, but the third place guy didn't show up. So
Yeah, he didn't show up. Kind of
Yeah.
bummed though, because it makes the podium look weak.
I'm-
Kind of devalues
I'm
your
not
whole
believing
race.
you. I think I'm going to need to see the
Go
results
look,
pulled up.
Pull it up on the live feed. It's on there. And
Live feed.
Lifetime.com. Sea Otter Classic, brought to you by WeatherTech, Mazda, Laguna Seca, whatever. it's on there, dude. You can find it.
I love it. You pissed Lifetime off right when you got onto the podcast,
Now I'm
and then
plugging
now,
them.
now
Getting
you're
back-
plugging them.
It's
They're
the
back.
yin and the yang thing.
It
dude.
is. It
You
is.
already talked about this. Why are you bringing up old shit?
I'm trying not to get canceled by him. You know what I mean? I like my spot. You know.
I'm just trying to. Hey, no, like what I learned in PR was like all press is good press. So Lifetime, we're just pumping you up, pumping up those tires.
There you go.
Inflating the Nike Airs
Yeah.
for the run.
We're gassing them up, and gas ain't cheap right now. So you're welcome.
Dude, hey,
Yeah.
California tax on it, dude. Making
right.
it rough. I
That's
don't
right.
like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. All right.
I mean, we can fill the air till Carl gets here.
You
want to
fill it?
To.
I'm down.
As long as he gets here in a reasonable time frame.
I was hoping we were getting the ideas on your new podcast and how we're going to rule the world.
We'll talk about that, but that's separate.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
We don't want to give out ideas. We don't want them to hear.
Exactly. It's a prestige worldwide thing. And there's NDAs.
It does seem like everyone's making a podcast now. So
that's the problem.
I landed on Plymouth Rock a little early. I just want to help.
Yeah.
Understand.
We'll make a turkey dinner together, bro. Don't worry.
We're looking for quality, not quantity. Here.
Exactly.
Thank you.
We got ideas.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And not to get canceled on the way.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe.
No, you got to push the boundaries a little bit. I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
In the right way.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here today. We're like the Joe Rogan of cycling podcasts. Right?
Wow. No, we're the pulp. We'll just go with pulp.
Pulp MX.
Yes.
It's controversial.
Yeah. I like it.
But it's
Hot
good.
takes.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, he says what he says.
I do. And he's still here and doing good, isn't he? Yeah.
I mean, have we seen what the issue... Right, I mean, Tomac's out. Did I just spoil it for
don't
you?
know.
No, I knew. I already got him out of my fantasy.
Dude, crashed in practice. He's out. So if you have your fantasy and you're watching
What's the injury? What's the deal?
Broken heart.
No.
15 points. No, crashed. Looks like his shoulder. Not going to race tonight.
That's a bummer. I got a group of friends in Chico. They're all mountain bikers. So they love Tomac. And
who doesn't love Tomac?
Yeah, I love Tomac too. But we've dubbed them the Tomac Tuggers. So shout out to the Tomac Tuggers. Sorry about tonight.
Wow.
This beer's for you guys and for you.
But I just love that name. We have a group text. It's called that. And we just talk shit.
It's rough, dude. That championship is. I mean, they lost it last weekend. I feel like.
But that's that sport. It can all go away in an instant. And that's kind of the beauty of it. It's the gladiator thing, you know?
That's what I love, though, about...
That's why it's so good.
It's so good. We need that back in this.
Just heal up Tomac and come back next year, please.
Yeah. Hey, if Bro can come back from the Achilles, he can come back from a little shoulder thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I might know some stuff.
Bet you do.
Don't want to hear it.
I don't want to get
People thought they knew stuff last time, too. Who knows, man?
Yeah, he is. Dude, he's told me so many times that he's retiring.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't. So... I don't know.
It's a tiger.
It's
hard to walk away.
Year. Yeah. I don't blame you. That's that feeling, and when you're on top, you've been in there. You're in the gladiator thing.
Never been there, dude.
Yeah.
Never been
it's like a gnome.
No, you've been there. You've been right up there.
Not even close, bro.
Yes.
No.
Hey, here's your helmet.
When you got second in that race, you weren't there?
I worked with those dudes, yes, but I was never. Yes, fair.
Yesterday, you kind of had a little bit of that with the second on the podium.
Dude, like kind of maybe a fraction of a little thing, but no, I've worked with those dudes. And yes, I know what it's like.
You've seen it.
100%.
When you're in there, it's just different.
And I love like Eli, Kenny. Like I love that these days it's like the new legends and the young men dicing it up. It's really cool to see. It didn't used to be like that.
No,
you know?
I know.
There was like K-Dub and a bunch of young guys, right? And like, and it's like, yes, the transfer is sick and you're a legend, but he wasn't like winning races. You know what I mean? But like these dudes now, it's like, is it going to be a 15-year-old or a 35-year-old winning the race tonight? It's so cool.
I'm just so bummed we don't get to see Tomac, Deegan, Jet.
That's what I'm saying.
Like everyone outdoors just battling.
Yes. Well, we might. He might do outdoors. I think he's going to do outdoors.
All right, small injury.
Yeah, I don't know how bad the injury is, but I think...
A minute ago, he's acting like the guy was dead.
He's dead.
He's like, I might know some stuff. You're amputated.
No, I'm saying for next year. Next year. Gosh.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
I'm just saying we might not see him next year. That's all I'm saying.
Don't say something where they have to cancel this one, too.
Dude, I know. I had to take the one yesterday down.
Yeah,
dude.
Is there something new?
Don't blow the embargo, dog.
Dude, I know.
Rule number one.
That's over.
It's fun.
Maybe I'm not a podcaster anymore, you know? That's what it is.
Maybe
but, I mean, look, that series and what they've done with that, and, like, there's older guys in it and how it's racing. Like,
awesome.
How do we build that over here? Like, with XC or
you like Jeff Kartusch in the Lifetime Grand Prix 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't. When the Grand Prix came out, Kartusch went out there and called it exactly how it was. And what happened? He basically got canceled. He was like, it's racing, and racing is merit-based. And they're like, well, we don't want you in here, old guy. And back then, he was, I mean, he's still very fast. But even back then, he was still competitive, you know? And they were like, no, you're too old. You don't have enough Instagram followers.
When I was a kid, I remember watching Norber racing on OLN.
Oh.
And I was like, well, they're racing Mount St. Anne. It was just awesome. So, I mean, like, downhill, it'd be amazing to see downhill come back. And honestly, what they've been doing with the World Cups.
Yeah.
Bring back Red Bull, please, and thank you, Rob Warner.
Yes.
I miss you.
Yeah. Dude, I do miss Rob Warner. I do.
It's good.
Yeah. I stopped watching. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you can't find it. But, I mean.
Yeah.
And even if you can, it ain't that good.
Just turn the volume down, too, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, no hate comps. Everyone's trying hard.
I will say XC did beat the numbers for it now for viewership.
Yeah,
Which is
XC's
wild.
good now.
It is
man.
good though. Yeah.
But I was having a talk with
got those
some
32.
people, the people who run the Sea Otter Australia over lunch, and they were talking about how XC racing, though, it's not translating, right? And probably same with downhill. Like downhill spectating, the TV package, that whole thing is good. And even in XC category, XC bikes are selling. But that's not translating to XC race participation. Gravel race is the only category that's going up. Road racing is dying, like regional, local road racing in this region and others dying. XC, hanging by a thread. Cross, dead. Downhill, what? Like, you know what I mean? So it's interesting to kind of correlate, like where's the disconnect between what people want to watch for entertainment and what people want to do, and is it that they don't want to do it, or is it there's an opportunity to do it but maybe they do want to do it but there's no way to do it, or is it they just don't want to do it? It's really interesting. We got a lot of stuff to figure out in this industry right now.
Yeah.
I
think it has to do with like your sanctioning body in your country, and a little bit of like them building proper promoters. And I don't think that the system that we have now is built to help promoters achieve better goals, which make better races. Right? We're not really helping them, because at the end of the day, the promoters are the ones that are putting on these great events.
Right.
And if you aren't cultivating and making them and giving them a reason to do it, why would you want to put on an event and do that type of stuff?
You know what I think we
It's the
need?
tough part.
We need 32-inch wheels.
Yeah.
That'll fix everything.
Dude.
Right, boys?
Of course. Yeah.
Where are we at on that? Have you rode one?
I rode one. I've ridden some.
And
They're interesting. I mean, it's won a World Cup cross-country race already, right? Like
Cape Epic.
No,
Cape
Cape
Epic.
Epic. Okay.
The stage.
Oh, really?
A stage.
They're fast. I mean, as a guy who likes to dirt jump and downhill, like I'm not personally that excited about it for how I like to ride, but they are fast and they are efficient.
Really?
They're fast.
We
And
solved our issues from 29 when they started.
yeah, I
with
think
that.
we learned a lot from that,
I don't know. I want to see some numbers. Like everyone's all super boost and all this stuff. I'm like, just give me some science.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the science yet.
Super Boost doesn't seem. We've done some science, as you would
Hey,
expect.
Look who's riding in behind us right now. Just totally skipping out on this
There
show.
he is.
What is this?
There for you
Here
guys.
for now. Yeah. This guy.
The bike hat combo is fire, bud.
It's nice.
It's very good. All right.
And now he's
little
leaving.
cameo.
Yeah.
He's like, and on that note, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, wasn't expecting that.
It was a nice little cameo.
Wrong entrance right there.
Yeah.
He was like, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the 32 situation, like, is it over for 29? Sell all my bikes
it's not
right
over
now?
for 29. It's
No,
just that
like-
I don't know. I'll put it this way: I was around for 29, all those different wheel sizes and stuff, and the reaction from industry and from consumers was kind of like kill it with fire, But then like it just reluctantly stuck. But it took like a decade because Gary Fisher was on it, others were on it, but it never stuck, and then it finally stuck. But it really did take like from Gary was doing production 29er in like 2001 or 2 or 3, and
with Marzocchi.
yes, correct, it was. And it was because it was the bonded lowers, right, with the M arch and the bond, so they could just, it was pretty easy. And I was at a shop that was selling that stuff at those times, and I was actually in the Gary Fisher catalog riding a 29er over a wrecked car in a van to show, like,
What?
for real, how it could do. Like
No,
that.
Look at that angle.
That was marketing at
Yeah.
that time?
They were
or
like,
is
it's
that
a
where we're at?
monster truck. What does a monster truck do? They're like, it rides over cars. So they're like, we went to a junkyard
Oh,
in Santa
way.
Barbara, and we did this thing where they had to ride over like junked cars. It was cool. But it didn't stick for like literally 10 years. Because when I started at Specialized 2011, like tail end of 2011 was when it really started to stick. Early 2012 is when I became a believer. But that was 10 years later. Took a while to figure it out. 32 was like a year, maybe 2 years ago. There was like this murmur of like, Nino's testing 32s. Max's has a
Oh,
tire.
so he was testing.
I heard about
Yeah.
it 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago, and then it was like
Taipei
boom,
show.
and now it's like people are frothing. They're not like kill with fire; they're like frothing. Kill with fire is maybe 10%. 90% is like, bring it, get it fast, and I can't get here fast enough. I want it. I want it. I want it. So, as hard times as it is in our industry, like it's exciting to have something that everyone feels mostly aligned around. And there is some data like around that it's 1 to 3% faster roughly on a cross country course type scenario. And in terms of the stiffness thing, like there's a number of ways you can get around it. You can do higher hub flange if you really need to. But yeah, we're working on the data on that. But our preliminary perspective is that that's probably not necessary. And we've done a lot of testing. And why do we want to burden? We don't want to burden the market with another standard if we don't have to, or like a whole new thing if we don't have to. And I know people are like, oh well, it's a 29. Already, so you're going to have to go into 32 is already a new standard, so why not make it wider? that's true if you're just like an end consumer, but if you're a business like us or you guys, it's way more complicated than that. So like it puts a strain on all of our partners, puts a strain on their partners, creates all kinds from a BOM perspective. It's like, it's huge. So if it's necessary and if it's paramount to performance, we'll do it. But if it's marginal or like negligible, then why would we create this whole new thing that doesn't need to be? The bigger diameter makes sense. There's a proven benefit. Let's go. But making it wider, you're gonna have to show me that it's necessary.
Yeah, and our Marin stance is a little bit different. We cannot move the mountain here. We're just along for the ride on the wave. So we have to follow the trends and what people are looking for and what people want to spend their money on.
So then, do you guys have one?
No, I mean,
no, not yet.
Besides the small makers, there's not really anything available. It's really important for Marin to right now understand what is it, how does it ride, what does it mean for ride quality, ride experience, and how do we apply that to our lineup in a way that actually brings value without detracting and making things more complicated.
I mean, didn't UCI say some rules behind it though? Now are they
legal?
Legal.
It's legal for UCI.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will see it in the Olympics.
I think UCI Road said no for now.
Yes.
Road did. Okay.
But Mountain's wide open.
Yes.
And Lifetime, are we seeing gravel bikes out there?
I don't know about
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
You think?
I don't know. We could ask them. Lifetime, what do you think?
The thing about XC racing
Slide to
versus
the DMs.
We're getting so canceled.
XC versus downhill, XC you cannot have a
Getting
mixed
a
wheel
Lifetime
size in UCI.
Interesting.
But you can in downhill. So it'll be really interesting how it plays out. And the factor is, like, if you are height challenged and 32-inch wheels are an advantage. I mean, like, in the height challenge, I mean, like 5'11" and shorter.
They're already making production bikes for people like in the low fives.
Yeah, I realize that.
Yeah.
Just because they're doing it doesn't make
But
things
here's the thing,
right.
like, fair, that's also true, but just because they're doing it doesn't mean it's not right.
Not true
like,
for
so the
yin and
feedback
yang,
that
brother.
we're getting is like, you know, the body English you put into a bike, like on smaller wheels, the bigger the wheel is, the less you have to do that. So like the butt drag thing on the tire is less of a deal when you don't need to get so far off the back because the front wheel's so tall that it's eating everything. So like it's just like when we went to 29ers, it took a decade to figure out Geo and make the bike ride good. I think with 32 we're getting there on Geo a lot quicker, but we got to be open-minded to the idea that it's not just a bigger wheel, it's like the way that affects the entire handling and the entire riding situation.
How do you make it small for that?
Well,
it's going to have to be you don't.
No,
right?
you can. It's just
they're just touching
it's tight. They said the same thing about 29s, but it's like my point is like you don't need to get so far off the back that your butt's into the tire in the first place, you know? Because the bike has much more rollover and the front is bigger and can take more. So like you don't need to get so far back to balance it out. So we just have to kind of like see how that part plays out. But I think it's like I think they'll be able to. My feeling is that they'll be able to fit pretty comfortably riders down to like, you know, below 5'6", but like getting closer to 5 is going to be tricky. Certainly from there down, very tricky. But yeah, there's challenges to figure out and some unknowns. But overall, it's kind of wildfire already. Like you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even. The industry's gonna. I'm a little nervous on the sense of like the industry's kind of drained on a little bit of money right now, and then and the resources to react and do it right. Like, are we gonna have the same issue kind of during the COVID where everyone's like, we got to get components and we're gonna bankrupt? Or not, you know, really.
I don't think we'll ever have the same issues we had during COVID. There was all kinds of one-off craziness going on. There's so many things. I mean, Matt could probably spend an hour talking about that.
Yeah.
From a product manager standpoint,
brutal.
Lead times going from 60, 90, 180, 380, 600 days.
Yeah.
In a matter of weeks. How are you going to plan for that?
You can't.
Yeah.
That's how we ended up with so much discounting. And all these brands on the edge of like, oh, we can't turn that faucet off.
Yeah.
Because the supplier's like, okay, well, we're 600-day lead time, so like once we get halfway through that time period, you can't cancel.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's yours. You bought it.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours.
I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then as soon as we were kind of getting through that insanity, it was like, oh, tariffs, and that created a whole nother unknown craziness. So and we still haven't really figured that out. So yeah, it's tough times, but
I just don't want it to, you know, put us more into this backspin, I guess. That's all my worry. Like, now we got to throw all our 29ers away. Let's get 32s in here, you know? Like,
Well, I think a lot of the excitement why you're seeing it get a hall pass is, one, based on rider feedback, it has speed advantage, but two, people are just excited for the next best thing.
Hopefully it sells bikes.
it should sell some bikes.
Yeah.
I just want it to be correct for the rider and not waste anybody's time.
Yeah.
Because it is sucking up a lot of resources within the industry and I mean, let's be honest. Like lower castings for forks are not cheap.
No, none of that stuff's
Tire
cheap.
molds are not cheap.
No.
Yeah.
New standards are not fun to deal with. So I'm a big fan of Eli Whitney and interchangeable parts. It's a concept that was introduced a long time ago. I don't know. It's going back.
I call that Mr. Potato Head at Fox. Like you can just
I like yours better.
You make whatever you want. Piece it together.
All
yeah.
right.
Anyway, where's Decker? He's blowing
He's
you off,
right
man.
there.
Oh, he's here.
Right there.
Hey.
He's waiting.
All
We've
right.
done our job.
All right.
He's not as fast as he used to be. That's why he's here late. Just kidding.
Do we want to do? You guys want to stay a little bit?
No,
talk
we're
to
good.
Decker?
We're good.
You guys are out.
We can hand
Okay.
it over.
All right.
With
I got a
all
little bit more
respect.
time if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to hang out a little bit? I
I
got to
have
bring
till
in
4.
Anthony. Oh, perfect. All right. Decker,
y'all.
get on over here.
You get these
Anthony.
earphones.
Yeah. Hey, just so you know, Sean was talking all this shit about you.
Something I was saying, I got nothing but respect.
All these stories